be their superior general on May 22, 1965, and goes on to pass wide-ranging reforms. Arrupe will be thrust unprepared into leadership that requires him to transform the ranks of nearly 30,000 Jesuits to address a new world order.
Father Arrupe's first official words as general were a quotation from Jeremiah. I don't know how to speak. And it sounds strange, this is a man fluent in 7 languages. But when you read through the rest of the quotation, you realize that Pedro Arrupe is saying that he really doesn't know how to speak, but the Lord will talk for him, and the Lord will teach him how to speak. And he certainly did. He was a very articulate spokesman throughout his whole life. The heart and soul of that message was his basic option did not oppose the church to the world, but rather it considered the church in the world.
The message of spiritually engaging the world promoted by John the 23rd and the Second Vatican Council, as well as by the Jesuit General Congregation, would nevertheless prove to be a challenge for Pedro Arrupe.
I accepted what the society gives to me, elected me as general. And the first thing to come to my mind is a big cross. That is, I think I was bound to suffer in the rest of my life very much, because I suppose always a general has to suffer. But in this condition of the church, I think it's something special, which has tremendous changes, so many affections, so many problems, so much insecurity. But it's another aspect of to be a general, who is the source of great joy. And that is to have the possibility of knowing the society and the Jesuits from inside.
Arrupe will turn out to be an apt advocate of adapting the ministries of the Jesuits to the modern world. He is aware that finding God in all things and encountering Christ in the world are insights resulting from intense soul-searching on the part of Ignatius Loyola. As a novice master, he had immersed himself in the writings of the Jesuit founder. The profound spirituality he developed was based on the example of Loyola, whose passion was to discern the will of God in his life, a life that embraces the world he lives in. In 1965, the General Congregation that elects Arrupe concludes that the spirit of St. Ignatius calls for more active engagement in working for social justice. Arrupe enthusiastically embraces this direction, but not all Jesuits will be happy with it.
When he was elected General of the Society, it was just before the last session, the most decisive session of that Vatican II Council. And he got extremely interested. He felt that it was a turning point for the Catholic Church. The point which was decisive for him in the Council was the opening to the world. Particularly, I think, he felt that we had to look at the world around us in a new way.
Arrupe energetically embraces the message of the Second Vatican Council and the 31st General Congregation concerning the Church in the world.
He took the message from Rome. He went all over the world talking to Jesuits. He wanted to talk to Jesuits. But he was so personable, so knowledgeable, so convincing. It wasn't that he just made the vision credible, he made it infectious. That was the thing he had. He made it infectious.
It's such a richness today in the world, coming today to a new birth. We are in a very interesting moment of the history. Today we have a challenge that perhaps never had in society.
You can appreciate a tremendous dynamism in the church today, and that comes for the tremendous change, social change, technological change in the world.
We have to think about the tremendous problems of the world of today illuminated by faith. That is very interesting. The people have so many new problems, but no answers. We have to be very careful to see what are the changes in the world, because that will mean for us also a change of the service. But not only that, because also we are in the middle of the world. Therefore, that supports for us a tremendous responsibility to adapt our spirituality to the real needs of today.
We have to heal the poor, or to help the third world, or we have to be much more international in our activity.
Christ is the Redeemer of the whole man, even materially. Therefore, we have to see how to combine, how to integrate the salvation of the whole man.
Today, what the world needs are people completely devoted, unselfish, working for the others.
I would say the Jesuit should be men of Amen and Alleluia. Amen is because to do always the will of God. And Alleluia because making the will of God, they should be very happy. And that is, I think, the motto of the Jesuit of today. Amen, Alleluia. I don't know.
Very good, very good.
Arrupe's ideal of Amen and Alleluia applies not just to Jesuits, but to lay people as well.